The 1988 Donruss baseball card set is pretty much a mess, and it's one of the biggest disappointments of the hobby boom decade. After several years of innovations and trying to improve their cards, Donruss slid back to their 1981 roots in the span of one off-season. For 1988, that meant thin cardstock, iffy photography and photo coloring, splotchy techno borders that missed the mark, and even Diamond Kings that suffered from half a decade of watering down. Ivan Calderon, Cal Daniels, Billy Hatcher, Shane Raleigh, and Scott Fletcher were fine players, but it's hard to justify their DK status beyond the fact that Donruss didn't like to repeat picks from the same team year over year. And don't try to lay my aversion to the set at the feet of a couple of cases of bubble rack packs I bought in the early 1990s on the cheap, and their even further subsequent drop in value. Or the reality that I still have some of these taking up room in the back of my closet. Just a coincidence, really. Because these cards are pretty bad. Now, there were a couple of sorta iconic cards in the deck, the cards that tended to get used in the advertisements when 1988 Donruss was still new. One was Mark Grace, a rated rookie at number 40, who most of us thought would be a pretty good hitter for the Chicago Cubs. Turns out, the crowd was right in this case. Even more iconic was Greg Jeffries' rookie card at number 657. Everyone knew Jeffries was going to be not just a good hitter for the New York Mets, but a true superstar, probably a Hall of Famer. We didn't quite look so smart on that one, though Jeffries did craft a fine 14-year major league career. Other solid rookie cards have emerged from the 1988 Donruss over the years, including Roberto Alomar, Tom Glavine, Sam Horn, Jose Mesa, and Al Leiter, but none of them were awesome. So for me, the 1988 Donruss mostly amounts to a pile of blue mush with red, black, and white accents. When it comes to picking the best card from the set, then I'll just grab a photo of a player that I love and call it a day. With that windy background, the best baseball card from the 1988 Donruss set is Fernando Valenzuela, card number 53. By the time this card came out, Fernando had been in the league like forever, but he was still just 26 years old as pictured. Freaking amazing. And sure, he slipped from 21-11 with a 3.14 ERA in 1986 to 14-4, 3.98 in 1987, but he still threw 12 complete games, tops in the National League. More importantly, this card is not your typical Fernando fare. On most of his other cards, El Toro is dealing from the mound. In a goodly portion of them, he's looking to the sky during his legendary windup. It's all good stuff, but we'd seen it countless times before, by 1988. Instead, Donruss gives us Fernando bunting in his Los Angeles Dodgers home white uniform during game action. And even though this is a departure from most shots of Valenzuela, it displays two aspects of Fernando's game we'd come to expect: concentration and determination. He was gonna hit that damn ball or lose a couple of hunks of skin trying. No, this isn't a perfect baseball card. It's the 1988 Donruss, remember? But it's an awesome shot of Fernando Valenzuela, and his Dodger blue actually looks good with the Donruss borders. Considering that Valenzuela laid down 8 sacrifice bunts in 1987 and 93 over a 17-year career, isn't it fitting that he'd sacrifice his one appearance on this list for the 1988 Donruss set? Unwittingly or not. Like our video? Then like our video and subscribe to our channel. waxpackgods.com